3. Push it up a little bit. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hallelujah. Keep going. All right, that's good. All right. So we're lesson number 9, 15, Revelation 15 to 16. Lesson 9, Revelation 15 and 16. How many people get anything out of this? I mean, really? Okay. All right. What gets you, number 1, 9, number 1, what gets you really angry? What do you do when you get angry? And what does it take to calm you down, Missionary Irma? What gets you really angry, Missionary Irma?
When people say things, don't know what they're talking about.
Okay. All right. When people say things and don't know what they're talking about. Now, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Push number 2 down a little bit. So now, how do you know? And this is good. So when people say things and don't know what they're talking about, that upsets you, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. How do you know whether or not they know what they're talking about?
Because they talking about me. You don't know me, you don't know nothing about me.
Which one? Number 1 now.
How can you be
Number
talking about something you know nothing about?
Up into it. So talking about you. Okay. So what do you do? When that makes you angry, it's 1, 2. Number 4. Push it down a little bit. Number 4, push it down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. No, this is number 3. Push number 3 down. Don't worry about it. That's good. So, what do you do when they talk about you?
Well, for instance, like Monday.
Okay. No. Give me no for instance. What do you do when people talk about you? Don't give me no for instance because I don't need no detail.
No, I'm just going to say I went to the person.
Oh, okay.
And I asked, I said, why did you say such a thing? And then she looked at me and said, huh? I said, why did you say such a thing? And then she tried to say she didn't say it, but I'm looking in your face. I don't hear what you're saying, but I'm looking in your face and your lips are moving and my name is in it. So I said, well, you standing here, I'm looking at you, and I lied. I said I heard you, but I didn't. And then all of a sudden, these tears start rolling out her eyes. I said, you know what? You talk about me, you talk about God too. Don't you know that? Stop crying. I said, you cry all you want.
Okay.
You can't cry blood.
All right. Okay. Now. Okay, okay. I just want you to hear yourself now, because and it says, what does it take to calm you down when you get like that?
A drink.
Now,
most of the time, somebody would say, don't worry about that. Leave it alone.
So, what makes you angry? Y'all kind of keep it short so I can move on. What makes you angry?
My job.
Okay, and what do you do when you get angry?
I just relax and go away.
I say, what do you do when you, I didn't say, what does it take to calm you down? I said, what do you do when you get angry?
I just be angry. I stay angry till I feel
Do
better.
you yell at anybody? Do you ignore people? Do you lash out? What do you do when you get angry?
You know, Bishop, I just be angry.
So you get angry?
Listen.
So right now you could be angry.
Yeah.
What do you do when you get angry? How? Okay. And what it takes to calm you down?
I just relax. Wait till it go away.
You relax. Okay. Lady, what makes you angry?
Makes me angry when somebody do something and say something to me and they try to tell me it's not like that. Try to say it's not like that or it didn't happen that way, which it did.
matters. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. When somebody tried to tell me it didn't happen that way, that's not the way it is, which you trying to tell me my lying eyes, I didn't see what happened, and you trying to turn it around and act like it's not like that.
Okay.
And the way I just have to say, you know what?
What do you do when you get angry?
I say it's not that serious. It's not that serious. It's not that serious.
What makes you angry, Brother Terry?
When people of God sit there and do things and antagonize you and then use God's illustrations and know they wrong.
What do you do when you get angry?
Oh man, I lash out.
What does it take to calm you down?
I take a deep breath and try to ask God to show me how to deal with that situation because I can't do it by myself.
My brother, what do you do when you get angry?
Robert.
Robert, what do you do when you get angry, Robert?
I just try to listen to music.
Okay, I like that, Robert. And what makes you angry?
When people tease me.
People tease you, okay. And no, that's ain't nobody question you. So don't question nobody. What does it take to calm you down? The music calms you down. What do you do when you get angry, bro?
Experience.
Huh?
Experience.
And why you looking at me right now?
No.
Okay, and what makes you angry?
When I'm talking to somebody else, could he?
And what does it take to calm you down? Besides Bishop.
You take a lot to calm me down, Bishop.
Okay.
But see, I just stand in spirit. You know, and then I start coming down by myself.
Brother Mo, do you ever get angry, Brother Mo?
No.
You don't get angry? Okay. But when you did get angry, what used to make you angry?
When somebody cursed me.
Okay. And what did you do when they curse you? What you used to do when they curse you?
I fought.
You follow them?
Yeah.
Okay. And what it took to calm you down?
A win. A win.
Oh, you beat them.
Yeah.
I hear you. So you weren't calm till you beat them. I hear you, bro. Do you get angry?
Not like
What
I
makes
used
you angry? First of all, what makes you angry?
to. Don't too much make me angry, no. Not now.
Okay. Why? Your church.
Yeah.
Your crazy bishop. And your crazy pastor teaching you.
Sunday, Monday, and Thursday make me not angry.
But when you did get angry, what used to make you angry?
People lying on me.
People lying on you, okay. And what did you do when somebody lied on you?
Cuss them out.
I cussed them out, okay. And what did it take to calm you down? You felt better as you cussed them
Yeah.
out? That would calm you down?
They calm me down, yeah.
All right.
Bishop, excuse me, I found out something that's so out there. It's a kid said he wanted to go OD in the program, and I had got mad at this guy, Robert, telling me about TD Jakes and stuff like that, and he wanted to use that in something, and I got real, and I lashed out, man. But a kid said, hey man, when a young man looking up to you, you can't do what you just done. And I mean, I was boiling. I had fire coming out my head. And that kid said, man, you can't do that.
Okay.
I didn't know how to handle that, man, but I wanted to break Robert's jaw.
Okay.
So,
So,
the child told me that. And I didn't know what to take of that.
y'all don't need to get angry. You don't need to get angry because you don't know how to get angry without sinning. You don't need to get angry. The Bible says, he said, it's not good to get angry, but if you have to get angry, don't let your anger make you sin. Y'all get angry, y'all sin.
Can't see. Can't see.
You sin.
How you say it? If you don't curse them out, how you say it?
You sinning.
When I'm walking through the house like a dragon.
And everybody in here, everybody that says something, sin.
So I wasn't supposed to go and ask her why she was saying what she was saying?
No.
No. No.
If I can't get angry and still love you, I don't get angry.
Right.
If I can't get angry and display,
But I'm still
it don't matter. You going to hell. If you angry and you are in a place of not loving and your number is up, your sins ain't got nothing to do with you going. You hating. And can God let hate in heaven?
No. And I felt some kind of way about
I'm telling y'all, so the bottom line is, if I'm gonna hate this person, if I get mad, they ain't worth my trip to heaven. Bottom line. Don't get mad. You stand at somebody, you stand down hating. Ignoring somebody, you hate them. When you ignore somebody, you hate. Why? Because you're not teaching, you're not displaying love.
Listen.
Please, Marvin Sapp. You tried your way, it didn't work. You put in second, and you put you first. Huh? So I'm gonna listen.
Listen, when I go to work in the morning, I want a peaceful day. I don't want nobody to talk to me. Really.
Let
me do my job.
So what?
But listen, when I'm doing my job.
Wait.
You ain't talking to me.
So.
What's wrong?
Wait. So if something interrupts your peace, that's good. If something interrupts your peace, who did it? They did or you?
They did.
They did?
Yeah.
If something interrupt your peace, what's your name? Albert? Robert. Something interrupt your peace, who did it?
Me.
If something interrupt your peace, who did it?
You gotta teach me that one. I don't know.
If something interrupt your peace, who did it? Huh?
Yeah, they don't. Yeah.
If something interrupt your peace, who did it?
God.
That's right.
Who?
God.
Ah.
To see if you can maintain peace when you're not expected to.
I have said some nasty things.
To see if God purposely allowed something to interrupt your peace, to see if you can maintain peace, which means maintain His presence, displaying His love, say, I know God looking at me. God said, I'm going to let, Chris ain't bothered you in a long time. Chris will walk up there in a couple of days and she'll do everything but hit you. But wait a minute, you going to work already cocked and loaded before you get there. Already cocked and loaded before you get there. Please, somebody say something. Please. Please.
I want you to say that.
No, you don't say it to them, but you ready. You ready if they do though.
The devil done hit you.
Tell me you ain't. Tell me you ain't. God will disrupt your peace to see what you got, you or him. So my thing is, until I can get mad and still yet show you love, I'm a master at it now. I be mad at y'all all the time.
No.
But y'all don't know it. I'm mad at all these people who ain't in church right now, but I love them. You know how I love them? Whatever it takes to make the church keep going, I'm willing to do. But what I'm trying not to do, I'm trying not to turn myself into a model. I'm trying not to turn myself into well, I'm doing this for me so I can feel good. I don't need this to feel good. And most people think, well, Bishop do the things he do so he can talk about it. So I don't need this to feel good. I promise you. I go to golf course all day. They got night golf. I'll be out there playing golf right now. I feel good. You hear me? I don't need to pay bills of a church. I don't need to drive 200 miles to pastor a church to feel good. I'm nobody's martyr. I do this because I love you and I want you to learn how to love yourself so you can learn love. You ever been mad at anybody? Yeah. You ever been mad at anybody? You ever been mad at anybody?
All the time.
You ever been mad at anybody? Robert, you ever been mad? You ain't, come on, Robert.
I guess I have been mad, yes.
You ever been mad at anybody?
Mad, you know.
You ever been mad at anybody? You ever been mad at anybody? Why y'all get mad? You mad at yourself. You ain't never been mad at nobody and not yet was mad at yourself first. I promise you. What I'm trying to do is get you to get over being mad at what you didn't do or what you thought you should have did when you was a little girl or a little boy, and somewhere along the line, you frustrated.
And throw that away.
That's why I drive 200 miles. So you can as long as you, let me tell you something. Don't tell me you can't get mad at somebody and still love them. You ever been mad at your children?
All day.
Huh?
All day.
Do you still love them? You ever been mad at yourself? Huh?
Yeah.
Do you still love you?
Yeah.
That's how you, until you can get like that with everybody, don't get mad at nobody.
I just told one kid in the car, I ain't calling my son down at my son's number no more.
But again, that right there, you still mad. You ain't mad at him, you mad at you.
Know what it is?
You mad at you.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta understand something. You cannot give what's not in you. You cannot give joy all the time if joy ain't in you all the time.
Joy in you all the time.
Now that makes
Who?
sense.
Absolutely. Do you see joy in me all the time?
Yeah.
Even when you try to play me and make me mad, what I do? I make you laugh, don't I?
Yeah.
Huh? I ain't got time for that. Because I done forgave me. I want you to forgive you.
That what it is?
Everything you are right now is what God says He intended for you to be.
Amen.
So when I fall in love with what I am, who am I? I'm in love with the one who made me what I am. He said, whatever you are, this is what you needed to be in order to get into heaven. Stop being mad about it.
So you tell me I anger at my son when they don't do what I expect them to do, and that's me.
Yes, why? Wonder why?
I know. I'm
Wonder why? Did you always do the things that you really want to do for them as a father?
No.
Rest my case.
That's a cold blow. You know,
Rest my
You
case.
set me up for that one.
Rest my case.
No,
Right.
that ain't fair.
But I'm showing you though. You understand now?
That's a hard way to show me.
But boss, I'm the same way. I used to be the same way. I used to be mad at because of what. Every time my boys and my daughters didn't do something, I tried to say, what did I do? They grown. They got a new father now, if they want it. Yeah, they got a new father if they want him. You got one too.
The man up above.
It's God. Our earthly parents are only, we only are to learn how to reverence God through them. That's why he said, honor your mother and father, and your days shall be long. Because what he's saying is, because what you're going to end up doing if you honor your mother and father, when you meet God, your spiritual father, you're going to honor him. But if you dishonor your earthly parents, you're going to dishonor him.
Okay.
Everything you do in the natural is going to parallel in the spiritual.
That makes sense.
I told him this morning on Wake Up with Jesus, I said, here we are. I can tell you a person that's going from church to church, and they're married. Either they have committed adultery or they will commit adultery. Because they commit adultery in the spirit. They commit adultery in the spirit. Y'all understand what's going on here? Whatever I do in the natural, that I cannot do nothing if the spirit is leading. Whatever I do is going to be good. No matter what it looks like. But if the natural is leading, guess what? I'm going to do dumb stuff in the spirit because the spirit is following my dumb, natural actions. Because I'm letting the natural lead me rather than the spirit.
That's calm.
It tells me who you follow. God placed you with one woman. And I promise you, you might be with one woman. But if you bouncing from church to church to church, and I'm not pointing out at nobody, but if you bounce from church to church to church, that means you can't stay with one woman. Watch this. Listen what I'm trying to tell you. Because what God is saying is, your natural man might not be dealing with multiple women, but it desires to. Because of what you're doing in the spirit. Y'all see this? Whatever you do in the natural parallels in the spirit. If it's not good. If it's good, that means you're being led by the spirit. And guess what? The bad things in your natural man will come out. See, there is, come here, put that out for me. You come here. Show you something. Come here, Let, come here. Show you something. Make this real plain to you. My wife, God gave it to me. She fussing. Tried this thing for 4 years. Always fussing. Always fussing. I fuss back out. Always fussing. I fuss back out. Finally. Okay. Whatever she want to fuss, I give it to her. Because you know what? I got an option. I got an option. I got another option. I walk in, she fussing. Okay. Whatever you want, baby. Whatever you want. Okay. I got an option. I got another option. Because she ain't saying what I want her to say. So if I adhere to that in the natural, now I ain't going to one church. Why? Because I gotta listen to what the church tells me. But if I got multiple churches, I can pick and choose what I want to hear. If I'm a church hopper, you see what I'm saying now? A man should be able to relate to this. When your man get too calm, he got options. Anybody see this?
Yeah.
Amen.
So if the man just came around, he got, wait a minute, watch this. Now that's a good question. Do he have options?
I wanna know.
No, you should know. This is good.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Do he have options? Huh? No, you got it. I know you be trying to make a point, but you gotta bury that. Why how I know he don't have options? He don't bounce from church to church.
He be wanting to.
That's your opinion.
No.
That's your opinion.
He always tell me they want me to come visit.
He know what
you visiting for?
You know what? When he tell you that you be like got on his nerves, he want to strike one on yours.
Girl, you sound like
I know what you. Huh? But he ain't got no options because he would listen. He don't have to tell you he going to visit. He can go on Wednesday night. Say, where you going? Oh, I'm going to my other church. You understand? And then wait a minute now. Wait a minute. And then he can justify it by saying, baby, I'm in church. At least I'm in church. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand, but
listen what I'm saying. Anybody see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
If I'm planted in one church, I'm planted with one woman. Even if I'm planted with one woman and I'm going to multiple churches, there you go. This if this get too nerve-wracking, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do what I'm doing with the churches. Anybody see what I'm saying?
Right.
So whatever I do in the natural force, committing adultery or cheating, if I cheat on my wife, I'll cheat on God. For committing adultery on my wife, I'll commit adultery on God. That's why God always parallel everything in the Bible. Y'all hear him talking about marriage, the bride, the husband man, the groom. That's what he's saying. This is the place to show you whether you are true to me. If I'm true to her, I'm true to God. If I'm not true to her, that means I will bounce from woman to woman, and I will bounce from church to church. God gave me a woman, God gave me a church, and to honor God, I stay with that woman irregardless. And to show that I'm with that woman in the spirit is what? I'm in one church.
You know what get me, Pastor? They say that
Thank
the doors
you.
to the church is open. And people just join. I don't think that's right now.
What, when people, the doors of the church are open,
Right.
and people join,
They just join. Don't know the reason why they going to this church, unless they go learn why they in this church.
but that's good though.
It is?
That's good.
And that's
Because some,
church.
no. I'm not supposed to lean on what?
No,
My own understanding. That's what happened. That's why people join and don't come back, because they think they got a reason why they joining.
In my case, I went to a church and I already belonged to a church for all the wrong reasons. But now I got older, I can understand what happened. And I won't make that mistake no more. I want to know why I'm going to that church. I want to know my reason for leaving my church to go to that church. I want to know that.
When you get it, Brother Terry, when you get it, remember how you used to run that 100?
Yeah.
Even at 61 or 62, whatever you is, when you get it, you're going to run that 100 just as fast at that age when you get it.
Okay, but now I have learned to
This
rest.
is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I am.
When you get it, then God gonna give you the body of your youth. He gonna give you the spirit of your youth. He gonna give you the zeal of your youth when you get it.
Got it. Got it.
He waiting on you.
Still running it down.
Yep. Just made you drop your head about what we just talked about. Talking to you. And I'm like, Lord, why you? I don't like it when I see God directing something at somebody. I don't really like that because I don't want this to. I don't want nobody coming here thinking I'm singling you out. But I have to be obedient when I'm up here because I can't. Like one man told me, I don't want to lose my anointing. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But you got total healing waiting on you. Total. That cane, you gonna be helping somebody else with it. You gonna give it away. That wheelchair, you gonna give it away. Waiting on you.
I did a Bible class today for the first time.
You go again. You waiting on you. Number 2, what are some of the deadlines you face in your life? What are some of the deadlines you face in your life? Y'all call them bucket lists.
Who?
Bucket lists. Some of the things you want to do before you leave.
Bucket list.
Bucket list. Like some people say, I want to skydive before I leave him. I ain't having one thing on my bucket list. I want to marry Helen before I left him. I got mine.
Pretty good bucket list.
Yeah. What are some of the deadlines you face? And what do you do when you can't meet it? So there's something you wanted.
To live through eternity.
I want it by now. I want it.
That ain't gonna work.
By now, I wanted this to be I wanted to be in another church by now. I did. I had a deadline that we were gonna be in a bigger church and we're gonna move it on. But we ain't there. Watch this. It said, now what you do when you don't meet the deadline? You keep doing what you're doing. I almost messed up the other day. I was talking to somebody and they were telling me how to do something to enhance the church and make the church grow. And man, it was music to my ears. And then God, when I was meditating last night, God said, He reminded me. He said, really? He said, just because they ain't talking about the Bible, you gonna listen to them? I told you to listen to what?
Yeah.
No man. That's what God told me when He told me. Before I became a pastor, when I was ministering, He said, I don't want you to listen to no man. It's in the Bible. Listen to no man. You listen for the God in the man. Listen to no man. That's why I don't teach like other people. Watch this. And that's why I can teach today from a scripture, the same scripture today, and then teach it from the same scripture tomorrow, and it won't be the same teaching because it's coming from God directly. And y'all don't heard me do it.
Yeah.
It's coming from God. I don't even listen to myself. Once God give it to me, I'm done with it. I don't forget about it, God, because I don't want nothing hindering. I don't want to become repetitious in what God have me doing. That makes sense? So, what are some of the deadlines you face? Anybody got any deadlines in their life? That they something they want? Okay. Read Revelation, number 3. Read Revelation 15, 1 through 15:1 through 16:21, which we've done. Chapter 15 describes the holiness, God's holiness. How does God's holiness relate to his wrath? Now this is good. Chapter 15 describes God's holiness. So now, in God's holiness, there is the wrath of God. Y'all hear me? So God say the 7 bowls of the 7 plagues. This is good. What does holiness have to do with the plagues? We're enduring some plagues right now. We're enduring some plagues right now. There was a time when gas was so expensive that it was you almost parked your car. Y'all remember them days? Yeah. Almost $4 a gallon. There was a time when not long ago there was the mosquito running around here, Zika, whatever his name was. What his name was? Zika, huh? Biting people and killing them. Remember that? Mosquito. Where you was? There was a time where I mean there was a time you was almost scared to have sex because of AIDS. Am I right? Huh? Somebody say still is. These are plagues. But who do the plagues not affect? Holy people. Who do the plagues not affect? Why would God bring a plague on heaven? If you are holy, that means you're already in heaven. How can a plague affect you?
But you know what, Pastor? I thought, I could be dead wrong, but I thought when the Great Tribulation happened,
yeah,
people died, yeah, and came back and washed their robes from red to white.
But man, I got to tell you like this. Even if I die in the plague, it's still a joyful moment because I'm holy.
I'm getting that part.
Watch this. So what I'm saying is, I'm not affected by illnesses that people speak of.
Okay, I see that part.
I don't worry about cancer. I don't worry about Zika because I know I'm holy. Watch this. But that is the question. Do holy people get cancer?
Yes.
Yes, they do. Is it because they were bad? How can they be bad and they're holy?
No, they're not exempt.
No. It's just their vehicle to leave here. Period.
Their time.
But the bottom line is, what makes it a plague is, am I ready to be with God or not? If I'm not ready to be with God, it's a plague. If I'm ready to be with God, it's just transportation. Y'all see this?
Period of time limit.
If I'm ready to be with God, I ain't scared.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to die.
If I'm holy, I ain't worried. But if I'm not holy, hello, it's a plague. You see this woman of God? It ain't no issue. If I'm holy,
Let's do this.
hello. Talk to me one time.
I understand that, Bishop, because when the doctors told me that I had cancer, I just said, huh? And I looked at him, I said, oh well, if
Hello?
that's God's will, that's God's will.
Bam.
What can I do about it?
Bam.
And when I called my
I'll
family
totally
together so I can tell them, the first thing I told them, no tears.
Notice this. Watch this. It said, then I looked and saw that the temple in heaven, God's tabernacle, was thrown wide open. The 7 angels were holding the 7 plagues. Came out of the temple. Who was holding the plague? Huh? The angels was literally holding what people were scared of. They holding it. They touching it.
You understood that, Robert?
If I'm holding, what God said, you can drink poison and it won't kill you, but don't tempt him.
That's temptation.
That's right. Many of you have drank the poison, unaware.
Okay.
You ever notice somebody, you go to a restaurant, one person have upset stomach, another person don't? A plague is just like, make it relatable, voodoo.
Right.
If I know I'm holy, voodoo don't bother me.
Can't tell.
It don't bother me.
I was just.
But if I go to talk about, well, you know, if you, that right there, then if you step on that right there, you're gonna be hopping on one leg and you're gonna be leaning over. Guess what's gonna happen? I'm gonna be hopping on one leg and leaning over. Cause that's what I believe.
Like Sister Irma said, she was ready. When they
That
told me I
makes
wasn't
sense.
gonna make it past the night, I wasn't ready. I wasn't missing thing. Then
That's what I asked you earlier. About the thing about the deadline. You were scared you're the missing deadline. The things you wanted to do, your
I won't
children.
have opportunity to do what I used to do.
But
And I had missed God right then. I'm like, wait a minute, man, this can't be ending like this. And I just heard her say, no, I wasn't scared, I was ready. I'm like, well, I wasn't at that point yet.
okay,
I thought that was the end.
wait a minute, watch this. Stand up for a minute. Watch this now. When you first came over here, was you afraid to die?
Yeah.
Hello? What made you not be afraid to die?
Listening to your teaching.
Hello?
So that would happen to me.
Hello? You gotta be consistent in living.
But I didn't know those things.
But what I'm saying is, you gotta be consistent in living. You gotta find this woman can't do for me what she do for me, and I can't do for her what he do for her, because he fit her. I don't. She fit me. Y'all get this? Our problem is why we cannot stay in relationships because we want what we want and we don't want God's will.
Now that's true. That's true.
We want what we want, but everything comes back to God's will. And God said, I'll give you your want, but it ain't gonna last.
That man told his sister I wouldn't make it past the night. I said, who is this?
Wait. Why won't your want last? Why won't your want last?
It's not God's will.
It said. It said.
How is that?
Not
It said.
our
Listen to what it said. What I want. And then what it say? It won't last.
What I want.
The want is what I want, and the want says it ain't gonna last. Y'all get that?
Take the eye.
My want tells me it won't last. You got that? Huh?
So how you get it to last?
You can't make your want last. The only thing that lasts forever are the things that come from God. And the only thing that comes from God is His will.
And my want is not His will.
Your want. Your want.
My will.
Your want rebels His will. When you're in His will, you don't even consider wants.
Don't even look at it.
This is what it is. I accept it. Because God said this is what I need in my life. This is what it is. I accept it because God said this is what I need in my life.
Well, Robert, that's a good breakdown.
Sure is.
Okay. So how does holiness relate to His wrath? I'm not afraid of God's wrath. People tell me all the time, well, God's going to get mad at you. God's going to get mad at you. But God done put enough confidence in me that He's using me.
Right.
Why would He get mad at something He's using? There was a time He was mad. But you know what? Why He was mad and why He was chastening me, He still didn't let y'all harm me. He still showed me love. And the only one that kept doing harm to me was me. But because I love me so much, I blamed everybody else. Talk to me, man.
There's something like where Adam and Eve was connected and God. And God was mad with them. And He still didn't let the animals bother them.
Animals?
He wasn't mad at
I ain't worried about you. You better not. You ain't got to worry about. Look, let me tell you. When God get mad at you, look, you ain't got to worry about no snake. You better be worried about God. You hear me?
So the reason they had nothing to do is because they didn't.
It's called confirmation.
No. The plague affected those who rebel God or didn't turn to God. You're gonna hear it in a minute. Those who don't turn to God. Okay. God placed me here, but I want to start my own church. The plague don't bother me unless God send me. And see, He know you have to be sick. Because what did He say? Do not be a burden to your spiritual. So if you walking out this door, burden your spiritual leader, guess what? The plague will affect you. The plague, why? Because there's going to be some doubt. Because I'm not living where God put me. I'm not dwelling where God put me. That's why when they tried to remove me out of this church 3 times, this wasn't the first time. When I first became a pastor, I was a pastor for 2 months. The people said, no, you trying to change things, too many things. They said, we're going to pay you just to come preach because we like the way you preach, but we don't want you to pastor. The bishop came in and said, oh, no, that ain't happening. This our pastor. And who don't like it can hit the door. That was his word. Second time, they tried to put me out. Over on 19th. So every stop, I done been there. They done tried to put me out. On 19th, they tried to put me out. And then it come up, wow. Bishop had passed. The only 2 on the board that could vote was the one who wanted to put me out of me. So you think put myself out? only people that was on the board were me, the person who wanted me out, and Bishop passed. So and we had to add nobody to the ballot. Hello, I ain't going.
No.
Jism. I ain't going nowhere. And then y'all still hear witness when I said, I ain't going what? Nowhere. See, what I keep trying to tell y'all, y'all trying to handle God's business. If somebody is doing something out of God's will, He don't need your help.
Amen.
He'll handle.
Hello?
Your power.
His ways are much higher than our ways. His thoughts are much higher than our thoughts. What you are missing is the attack on a man or woman of God that has no effect on his or her anointing. Whose will are they in? Who anoints their head with oil? So if that man or woman was out of God's will, what would happen to their anointing? They wouldn't have it. But guess what? Once God anoints you, you ain't got to worry. Why? He already knew whether you are not worthy.
And that's what you told me. You say, you know what? You just waiting on you.
He waiting on you.
Yeah. You just told me that tonight.
That's right. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I might make a mistake and appoint the wrong person, but God ain't gonna make a mistake and anoint the wrong person. Y'all hear this? I didn't anoint myself.
If you dealt with homelessness and everything.
I promise you, I didn't even want this position. My wife could attest to that. Didn't want it. I didn't want it.
What do you say about that, Bishop? If you've been out there living homelessly, homeless, and God know that you desire a home, a church, may it be a church home, may it be whatever kind of home.
You think
He
God
gonna give it to you.
He what?
He gonna give it to you.
The home?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
When he gonna give it to you?
Hey, in his time.
No.
Nah.
No. He gonna give it to you when you make him the most important thing. Because if he give you the home when you're homeless, you're gonna make the home your God.
I have that.
What you want more than anything? A homeless person want a home more than anything. That's why most of them are still out there. That's why most
of
of
my life, Bishop, I wanted a church home
Listen.
very much so.
you said you talking about homeless church home or homeless no house.
I wanted a church home. But I know it's people out there that don't have a home.
Okay, well I thought you were talking about homeless. But even with this, even with a church home,
The right church home.
man of God, listen. You know you're in your right place when something's trying to drive you away. Now the question is, are you going to acknowledge where God put you, or are you going to let it drive you away? That tells you your state of maturation or not. I literally was trying to, 3 times they tried to drive me out of this church. And guess what? I would have had a gain by leaving. But God put me here. I wouldn't have to worry about no hotel every week. Wouldn't have to worry about no fill up my car 6 times a week to come down here and go back home. I wouldn't have to tithe and pay the light bill. So it would have been a gain for me. But I didn't do it. Why? Because this way God put me. So even when God put you somewhere and that's what's going to bring the life out of you to add to the life of others, what you think Satan's going to do? He's going to send somebody in there and try and push you out of where you're gaining life to add life.
Okay.
So now when I end up homeless again, whose fault is it? So I leave, I don't pastor, then I'm sitting home, Lord, I wish I was pastor. God said, I gave you a church to pastor. And you walked away because man told you to go. I ain't tell you to go nowhere.
That even wasn't in my will.
Hello? God don't make no mistakes. There's a church house. Many of us have been to church houses.
Not a church home.
But then there's a church home. Church home is where the love of God is. Where his love draws me, where his love teaches me. Like I'm teaching y'all now. Don't even get mad and take a chance to go into hell because you don't know how to get angry and yet love. So just stop getting mad. So if you go to hell, don't say, well, Bishop told me. Yeah, I did, but you didn't listen. Told you, her uncle, John. Oh my Lord, that lady, him and his wife used to fuck. That lady Miss Dot was a sweet lady. Boy, you didn't want to make her mad. Boy, you rather, Miss Dot, boy, she messed up. You get them curse words, boy, And one day, she was laying it on her husband, and he was mad. And he said, ah! And had a heart attack and died with his mouth wide open. Am I lying, baby? Died with his mouth wide open. Mad. And that's why I don't want you. So now he had to go somewhere and let God burn off that hate to get into heaven.
understand.
I don't want that for you. I don't want that for you. I don't want that. Everybody see this? Okay. So now, number 4. Review the acts of worship recorded in 15. Why is God praised? Who offers the praise? So now here we are. Here we are. And okay. Why do we praise God? Why was God praised in Revelation? Why was God praised in Revelation? Why should you praise God? It's all I'm revealing to you right now. I'm not revealing to you in the letter. I'm revealing to you in the spirit. Why do you think those who the plague did not affect praise God? Because they live beyond the plague. Your plague is your bondage.
My anger.
Your bondage. And if you live if you live in the midst of your bondage, you worship God and praise your way out of your state of bondage.
My anger and all of that. I see it.
You live in your state of, you praise God in the midst of where you don't want to be, saying what? I accept this is your will, and I will yet praise you. Why? Because you didn't even have to create me.
Right. I got that. It took me a couple rounds.
I will yet praise you. So they were praising God, those who were not affected by the plague. They were in the midst of the plague, but not affected by the plague. So they praised God. But the human, like when they walked across the Red Sea, the army behind them, mountains on both sides, and they camped right there. Wait, it's a dead end. Here come the Egyptian army. And the sea opened up. When they got to the other side, who you thought they knew? They knew God then, didn't they? Huh? But then, all of a sudden, the human side came out, talking, we thirsty, we hungry, we tired of manna, we want some meat. That's what we do. The more God do for us, we forget that we didn't even have to exist.
At all.
You didn't even have to exist. So all the things you've been through, if you have sustained them, those plagues, you should be praising and worshiping God. Not some of the time.
All the time.
That's why you say, Bishop, you always joyful, because you know the plagues that's been in my life. And I'm still standing here.
And I'm walking around with attitude and anger.
Hello?
That's a plague.
I told y'all, let me tell you something. One of the greatest times of my life was my 13 months in prison. I promise you. Even if I had 13 years, I still would have been happy. Why? Because they had caught me for the things that I could have got caught for. I'd have been in there for life.
Right.
So I still had a place to find joy. I had them 13 months. I said, Lord, thank you. When I was all mad at first. I was mad. The Lord say, really? Remember this, remember this, remember this, remember that, remember this, remember that. I said, Lord, thank you for these 13 months. I was happy. Because if I hadn't got caught for the things that I could have got caught for, it would have been longer, much, much longer.
But you praise God and help others.
But I praise, no, wait. First of all, before I could help somebody, I had to first not be mad at me.
Right.
Because what I was going to do, if mad is in me, all I'm going to do is display that madness on them. That's why you got the diary of mad black woman.
Like I do.
The diary of, what my boy made that movie? Diary of a,
Mad black woman.
because she mad at us black men.
Jesus saw me slapping over there. Jesus said, Terry, you don't need that.
But do y'all understand what I'm saying? I don't care how bad it is. You still didn't get what you deserved. You deserve to be dead, all the sin you done committed.
That's me.
Yep.
So I don't care how bad it is, you should be, you know what, worshiping and praising God. I don't care how bad it gets. Talk to me, Let.
Bishop, that's so good. I have a little niece. Whenever she's going through, she gonna be in church, she gonna be in church.
No, she ain't gonna be.
No, when she
doing
going
good.
through.
Oh, what you going through?
When she going through.
Yeah.
She gonna be in church, she gonna give God all the glory, all the praise. When God bring her through, no more church.
No.
Then here her again. She back in church again.
Amen.
But whenever God bring her out, when God bring her out, she forget about it. Like she don't need God anymore. Like she brought herself out. And then when something else come up, she right back in church.
We're gonna do one more, and then we're gonna shut it down. But everybody, so now I ain't got no reason not to praise God. I ain't got no reason not to worship God. Huh?
All the bad things that I've done, and sin,
You don't deserve to be here. Do you deserve to be sitting back there in a church? Huh? So now you look like a crazy man missing church, saying what you just said. You look like a straight crazy man missing church, saying what you just said.
Not even that, Bishop being a deacon in the church.
Yeah, y'all don't be messing with my deacon.
Being a deacon
Don't mess with your missionary. Don't mess with my deacon. But you see what I'm saying? Wow. Now y'all see something? I started not to come down here tonight, but we ain't never closed the church for a Bible study. Never. And I won't do it this time. But see what he would have missed?
A lot of times.
You see what he would have missed?
Send you to jail or prison or something, he be saving you.
I was tired.
Me too.
And I wasn't coming. But I said, you know, the whole while, for the 10 years I've been doing church, I've never shut the church down on a Bible study night. Never. But I sure would talk to things. But look, that's why I can't do it. If one get it, the night changed his life. I promise you, see, y'all know, Mama, there go Richard playing with God again. He ain't playing this time. Did you see? He said, Bishop, I don't even deserve to be sitting here.
No.
All the bad things I did.
I know I don't.
Y'all don't get it? That's why you can't make me feel no worse than I've already done to myself. Y'all talking about making me feel something. I done did things worse than what you trying to make me feel to me. Hello? So quite naturally, I live a life of worshiping God. And I'm trying to get you there. I don't care how bad it is. Guess what? y'all always say it could be worse. Can I help y'all out?
Yeah.
It should be worse.
That's right.
God gave you your just due. It should be, not could be. It should be. Excuse me, I'm glad you want to sit there.
I remember I met Bishop and First Lady right down there in Pompano in Cyprus in Charles Field's place. They picked me up and brought me to this church. And I became a new vessel.
And I'm through with it because I told you weren't going to leave, but you left.
I came.
I told you weren't going to leave, but you left. And see, when the man of God tell you where you gonna be, look at all the hell you got. You had to fight, and if you just stayed in that chair, in spite of that demon that God sent in him to run you out. What the Bible say? I gotta get the letter. What the Bible say? Except the enemy bind the strong man, he can't enter his house. He ain't talking about your physical house. When I bind you and make you run, I don't scourge you. When I bind you and make you run, I don't scourge you. Except I bind you and when I bind you, I take you out of knowing who you are. That's why he's using women to make men